feeling, man?
I'm all right. I'm all right. How are you?
Well, good, man. I like the match NY hats here. You know, Brooklyn too.
Hey, hey, I see you.
Oh man. Chris, let me go ahead, man. You put a tweet out there. Let's just read a tweet, man. You said, I've been wrestling with this decision for some time, but this will be my very last battle. I want to throw myself entirely into ministry without
Yeah.
feeling conflicted or misrepresentation. Battle rap, it's been real. Was it hard to hit send after that, though, sis?
Say again, was it?
Send after that, or you just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely was hard. So yeah, I have been thinking about it for some time, and I made the decision of some time ago, but I just couldn't bring myself to say it because I felt like once I put it out there, then it's set in stone, So I can't
Mhm.
you can't renege. You got it.
Yeah,
So once it's
yeah.
out there, then that's what it is. So that's why I have kind of deferred announcing it and even taking this battle because to be honest, the decision was made even before I took this battle, but it just so happened that
Mm,
TBL hit me up and was like Shooney, and I'm like, well, why Shooney? Of course, yeah, so,
that's true,
so,
right?
yeah, so it was definitely hard, just like solidifying
So, Chris, let me ask you. So, was it more like, okay, to get you right and everything, that you made a decision after you and Shooney were locked in and everything? All right, this will be my last battle, or before? You know what I mean?
So
How
no,
was
it was like I said, so I've been thinking about it actually for some time. So no,
right?
before I even accepted the Shuni battle, I
Mm,
had in my mind, now I'm gonna just kind of pull away. And really, I was just gonna kind of just pull away and disappear and not say anything
mm,
because in the event, like what happened, I get offered a certain battle and I'm like, well, maybe I could, all right, maybe I'll do it. Uh, in the event that that happened, and I didn't want to have that, that back and forth, that straddling the fence.
right,
So I never threw it out there. I had
right.
initially just intended just pull myself away, disappear, and
Mm,
everything like that. But so no, the decision was made even before I accepted the Shuni battle, but I never touched TBL stage, and it was like it would be an honor to work with Chilla, touch
mm,
his, you know what I mean?
right,
And
right.
they're doing big things. So it's like really just starting and it's like only uphill from here. But again, I do want that laser focus and my time dedicated in that way in ministry. So
Mm.
it was a tough decision. It is a tough decision.
You know, a lot of times, Pristavia, they try to say battle rappers never retire, right? I really believe you, though. I believe, I believe you. Because, as a fan of yours, I can't speak for you, right? So none of us can speak for you. But we can tell how you move. You move different than everybody else, respectfully. You know what I mean? And you have a calm about you, but when it's time to go ding ding, you turn into a different person, right? And everything, right? You transform to a whole different person. I mean, till this year, and we're in October 31st, Halloween and all this other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Best female match of the year, and still one of the best matches of the year is still Pristavia and Coffee. I don't think nobody in your gender, respectfully, has even touched that or come close to what you and Coffee did this year and everything, right?
Mm.
Um, I think I respect your decision, and I believe you're one of the few people that say, you know what, I'm really gonna get up out of here and everything like that and stuff like that. You know what I mean? What's been the
Mm.
responses from your mentions, from family members or people in the culture or close friends
You
and everything?
know what? I feel so like love. It's like you see, I mean, I guess you see it before. Like I saw the
Mhm.
love before, but knowing that after making that announcement, I feel the love from so many people, so many supporters, so many fans of battle rap. People who reached out to me personally. First of all, Saga called me.
I can imagine
He
Sasha.
called me a
Right,
demon
right.
time. He was like, "Nah, no, you not." Like he was like a bad influence. He was the bad conscience on the shoulder, like, nah, come on, nah, we gotta do this. So he was definitely like trying to get me to stay. I actually mentioned to a CeeLo a minute ago from Gates of the Garden. Like I told him this a minute ago. He was like, man, and Dre Dennis reached out to me, the boss reached out to me. So a lot of people reached out to me. And there was like, Dre Dennis and CeeLo were like, listen, only because it's for Christ, only because it's for
Yes,
Jesus.
absolutely. Well, let's stay there for a second if you don't mind, though, Pristavia. Is it disrespectful for anybody to try to change your mind because the journey that you want to take?
Well, well, I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. I could say it's just that's just how maybe they feel for own so like and Zaka said he's like, listen, I know this is my own selfish
Right, selfish.
desire.
All of us being
Like
selfish, of course. We're selfish, of
like
course, of course.
that feels good to hear. That feels good to know though that people like, nah, there's no way. We need more Pristavia. We don't want you to be absent from the culture. So that feels good to hear to just get
Right.
the love and adulation from your peers and supporters of battle rap. So that feels really good. So I would say.
Prepare for your last battle. How's it been?
Well, you know what, and this is another reason why I almost turned on the battle because I wanted a little bit more time. We had like a month's notice, and normally that's sufficient time. But when you're also juggling and managing other things, like I'm just, then it's still harder to focus. So I mean, to just do it in a month's time. I still got a mother. I still got to work. I still got to do all
Mm-hmm.
the other stuff that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So a month's notice for me is no longer sufficient. So I was gonna be like, no, because of that. But I accepted it, and normally I'll have my rounds like down, knowing them 3 weeks in advance, and I like that because I want to know it like the back of my hand, so that in the event, because I've seen it where like I've been so prepared that in
Right.
the moment you can draw a blank.
Mm.
It's like a phenomenon. You could draw a blank, and most of the time I get it back.
Right.
Most of the time I get it back. But
Mm.
um, but because of that, I like to be super duper prepared. But right now, I am prepared right now, so I am
Right.
prepared. But normally I'd be like locked in, locked in. So right now I'm still, obviously like rehearsing and getting it together. So I have it all around written, but do I have it all solid in my head? Not yet, but by next week I will. So I will.
Will you be addressing the culture if I know your pen and how your brain works of a fan of yours and everything? Are you addressing the culture in one of these rounds?
I
Should I
am.
shut my mouth and not even ask you that kind of question? Should I even ask you that though, love? You know what I
I'll
mean?
I'll s- I'll say this.
Right.
Because that decision. I a little bit, a little bit.
Right.
A
Of
lot
course.
of most of it though, it is directed towards my opponent. But I do make some mention, um, just general mention of certain things that you'll probably hear. Um, but it's not like I literally after when I made that post, before I made that post, I got a
Mm.
phone call from my mother,
Mm.
and that's really was one of the impetuses for me to make the post because my mother, and she's talking to me, she's like, oh, what's going on with with what I had already revealed to her about ministry,
Mm.
what's going on with that, and so she was just asking me, she was like, hey, yeah, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to do that, as far as like waiting for me to make the move that I'm about to make in ministry. She's been
Mm.
waiting for that. And that was really one of the impetuses. So it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was spontaneous because again, I've already thought about it. But in that moment, I said, no, let me now. So it wasn't like I had a whole bunch of time in my preparation and writing to kind of, well, this is my finale, let me address the culture. You know what I mean? The rounds were already written,
Right.
but 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 I
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I lose Prince? I hope I didn't lose her. Let's get her back, man. Let's see. She had a phone call or something. Let's see. Let's wait. I was really into what Sister Pristavia had dropping knowledge on us, man. Let's see what happened.
I'm
Chris?
sorry. Yeah, yeah,
Are
I
you
did
good?
get a phone call. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
did
you
get a
good,
phone
you good, you
call.
good, you good. Now continue saying, sister. Continue.
Yeah, no, again, like, so it wasn't like, okay, I knew before taking the battle that I would make this announcement. And so I then prepared some words and some rounds to make this like final grand statement. I didn't. But I do make a little bit of mention. So to answer your question,
Was mom ever against you respectfully? Was she ever against you battle rapping?
no.
No.
She's a huge, first of all, she's a huge supporter of mine and anything that I've done. and she washes it because obviously she wasn't into it before, so
Yeah.
she she washes it and she loves it. She loves to see me on stage and engaging, and she loves to see it. And so, like all parents do when they see your their kid getting insulted, they
Right,
don't they don't
right,
understand.
right,
They
right,
want to fight the people for you, but nonetheless, she loves it, and she loves it, and she definitely support me in battle rap. She definitely didn't know that I would make that announcement, because I was saying to her, I was like trying to find a balance, like my, yeah, I want to, maybe if I could find a way to really, not misrepresent as I'm delivering. But I'm like, well, the whole goal, the whole objective of battle rap is to attack your opponent,
right,
is
right.
to berate your opponent and to tear down your opponent. If you're not doing those things, it's probably not as entertaining, right? So I was like, well, if I can do it and I can be 100% clean about it, and I could, you know,
Mm.
but again, I just was like, it's probably best. I just want to be obedient to God and completely throw myself into ministry.
Is it gonna be hard to dive into that one more last time into a because I've been interviewing you guys for over 10 years, right? And to talk to battle rappers and guys, people like yourself who have to sit down and prepare these bars, right? And going, I always hear you guys say you got to tap into a different person almost when you're preparing and everything, right? Is it
Mm.
gonna be hard for that because your heart, respectfully, when I say this, your heart might be not be into coming
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
wild way and certain things you might have said, you
yeah.
know, you might make it light this last go around. You know what I mean?
uh,
I know you
uh,
want to go on a bang though, right? So is it hard though because you want to go with a bang, but your heart might not be into saying the most gruesome and most disrespectful things. I,
yeah, that,
I watch you talk to Yoshi's heart and soul. You know what I mean? Is it hard to tap into that? You know what I mean?
yeah, no, no, I totally get what you're saying.
Mm,
And yeah, it would be initially, again, because certain things is like, dang, I don't want to be saying these
right,
things.
right,
But to a certain extent, like you said, there's a switch,
right,
right? There's a
right.
switch. And this is, I mean, at the end of the day, this is wrestling. Like, you don't really like
Absolutely.
mean, like I don't really mean it, guys. Like I love you guys. Come on, guys. We're buds, right? I didn't mean
Right,
it.
right.
So yeah, so no, I am talking to Shooney as I talk to anybody and everybody. I'm gonna be talking to her. So
Mm,
I know how to do that switch. And but like you said, I do hope that even in that moment, and that I don't, it's not tepid, like it's still as aggressive. And I think it would be. I think it would be, especially knowing, like, listen, this is it. All right, let's just get it out. Boom. Woosah. Like get it out.
And how does
So
your significant other feel about you deucing it up, being like, "Hey, this is it, babe. I'm coming home."
right. Um, well, he already knew as
Mm,
far as like what I want to do in ministry
right,
and the plans that I have for that. So that he knew. Um, Again, when I made the post, it's not like I had that discussion with him before. I had a discussion before I made the post with him, but afterwards I told him, and so he didn't really say anything. He is supportive of me though, going into ministry. So he's really malleable in that sense. Like he's like, okay, yeah, whatever, whatever you want to do. He's behind it. He's supportive. He doesn't give an opinion that's contrary to what it is that I desire to do. So he's supportive of what I do anyway. So,
listen, you have a beautiful soul, but you're a Brooklyn
oh,
girl at the end of the day. You tough,
Brooklyn,
you tough as nails. Y'all,
Brooklyn.
y'all as tough as nails. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it what it is. But is it gonna be emotional for you? You think going into taking that waking up that morning and walking to the venue and knowing this is gonna be my last matchup and everything,
Yeah, yeah,
standing there,
yeah.
hair
You
in
know,
my hair, shooting,
it, yeah, and you know what? And it felt good because Shooney made a post, and she was just like, "Oh, after I made the tweet, or the post, and she was like, "Oh, I'm honored," and that
absolutely,
felt.
absolutely.
She's like, I'm honored, and likewise, I'm honored. Shuni, I always had Shuni on the hit list, though. I always had Shuni, so this is appropriate to me, to go out with Shuni. I think she's a formidable opponent. I think she's a respectable opponent, you know. So, and I know she's gonna, you know, I know she's gonna do her thing too. So it's definitely gonna be a fight. And
But
I'm not taking it easy,
you
and
know,
I know she ain't. I know she not either.
I saw some tweets though, sis. I gotta ask you this question though. All respect to Shooney. I love Shooney.
Mhm.
A lot of people's questioning, should your last battle been Brooklyn on Brooklyn crime?
I get that. I get that.
You and
I
Jazz.
get that.
No, he would have said it should
I
have been you
know.
and Jazz. The last one. Did they ever wrestle your
I
brain?
get that. Yes, yes. And I said, to be honest, I said, if if that opportunity arise, I
Yes.
don't, I might just have to peek my head back in. I might just
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's be clear.
might
If
be-
Jazz says she hears this and says, yo, I just saw your interview with Three Letter Man. I just know I know Shooney. I would like to be your last one also. Let's do it for Brooklyn and everything like that. In Brooklyn, if somebody
Ooh, ooh, you talking real heavy right now.
I'm
Like
talking heavy right now, sis, right?
you
Yeah,
get
it's
you.
heavy right
I
now.
mean, the
Would,
wheels is turning.
would that be something you'd be like, okay, maybe I could, you know?
I probably pop back in for jazz. For jazz, I
Mm,
probably like jazz is the listen, she's legendary. She's legendary and she is 100% stamped and solidified in battle rap culture.
mm,
She's like, so jazz is legendary. You can't even say no. I don't think I can't say no to a jazz battle. Again, for those reasons that you mentioned, it's
yes.
Brooklyn and Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Man, and
Every,
that,
some people feel like, some people feel like, oh, is this was because Jazz been, obviously she's been doing her thing. She's been, her trajectory has just been an upward motion. She's so strategic. She's so smart. She's so smart, and the way that she has maintained her relevancy and just doing what she's doing. So for Jazz, partly because of my own pride, like, no, I gotta, probably because of that, my own vanity, I gotta take down Jazz, but also because for the culture, and I think that the culture would deserve a battle like that. Me and Jazz in Brooklyn, our hometown, like,
mm,
wearing Timbs, like, all the wearing, the
absolutely. Let's be honest. The reason why I'm only saying it as a blogger standpoint, right? The reason you and Jazz probably not battle because you, you weren't gonna retire just yet, and y'all probably waiting for the right time
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
to battle,
So,
right?
yeah, this is why I would say, Shooney as the next battle, um, it was appropriate just as far as for taking the steps up to
Mm-hmm.
culminate to jazz. I think it makes sense because yeah, I could just go from here and just jump right to jazz, but it makes sense to have this nice culmination.
I was
So
agree with jumping to Jazz. I love Jazz, but you say jumping to Jazz, it ain't like you don't deserve a Jazz. Even if you didn't retire, it ain't like you just
no,
still.
I agree. I agree, but I don't think there's a female in battle rap higher than Jazz. So it makes sense to take
Gotcha.
anybody who I feel personally on that way. So that's the
Right.
reason why I say, like, yeah, I think that like today or tomorrow, me and Jazz will be that, it's still a great matchup and that can happen.
Yes, it is.
But as far as for female battle rappers, in my opinion, she's the most formidable. And so Shooney would have been, good to be next. Or taking a Vixen, I already had Coffee. That was good. I had Official. I love those girls.
I was in
I
the
love
building.
I love what
I
they
was in the
do.
building for you an official. Good lord,
Oh,
man.
you was there with, okay, there
That
you
Sue
go.
Surf wave scheme shit you did and all that was crazy. We was in the back bugging out that night. That was a beautiful night though, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that was one of my favorite battles because I love Official so much.
Okay.
In
What
battle rap, out of battle rap, just personally in what she does. It's like I have huge respect. She's my personal favorite female battle rapper. That's who I like. So that felt good. It feels good to battle with people who you like and respect. It's that much more enjoyable. Like for me, like, so that's why it would be the same for Jazz. I have a lot of respect for Jazz.
what's your top 5 battles for you in your career for yourself that hold near and dear to your discography of the Pristavia? Because I don't know if you watch yourself. I watch last night. I watched the best of Pristavia on YouTube for a little
You
bit.
kidding me? I haven't even seen it. I got
Watch the
to.
Pristavias on YouTube. Absolutely, sister. Absolutely.
That's so cool. I gotta go check it
That's
out
how
because
humble you are, boy. You don't even watch.
I,
That's how I know you humble. You some humble sister, boy, because you ain't watching stuff like that. That's
I
crazy.
didn't see that. Oh my
Yeah, yeah,
goodness. Somebody made that. That's so
yeah,
cool. I didn't know that.
good job.
So, I'm gonna check that out. So
Yeah.
are you referring to like favorite females or favorite overall?
Overall, period. Whatever, it can man or woman. You know what I mean? We don't gotta jam you up, and put you in just one box.
Dang, it's too many to name. If you're saying
Okay,
top five, it's too many.
that's
It's
why I
so
said
hard.
number five.
But
Catalog is long, so I try to say five though.
right, it's five is too little
Little.
because I
Okay.
like so many of them. So you obviously, my favorite female is official. So I like official. Uh, uh, obviously, you got the whole gun titles. Listen, you gotta say soup. You gotta say rock. Rock is rock. Like, come on.
Yeah.
To say rock, of course you love. Of course I love Nitty and Twerk. I like Jada Nightwing. I like.
No, sister. I mean, those. We ain't gotta give them niggas no props. I was talking about your battles, the Pristavia battle, or your discography battles.
Oh,
That means so
who
there as
I battle.
your battle. We ain't gotta big on them other dudes. We talking about you right now. It's just the
Okay. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I thought you were saying who's my favorite battle
apologize.
rappers.
I apologize, love.
No, okay. So the battles, okay, the battles that I most enjoyed,
Yes.
it was although it was a one rounder. Danny Myers,
Gates of the Garden, man.
Gates of the
Man,
Garden.
she's
Shout
talking
out
to your
to
soul, brother. It was one round, but she's talking to your soul, brother. To your
he
soul.
and Danny did what Danny does, and he was, oh man, Danny was fire. So I definitely enjoyed the Danny battle. I enjoyed the official battle.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
I enjoyed um the coffee battle that just,
Of course, of course,
yeah, I enjoyed the
of course.
coffee battle. Um I'm trying to think what else did I about. Those are my favorite three as of now, and we'll see what
Yeah.
happens with Shooney. I think that's going to be. I liked my material against again on Gates of the Garden against his name is H&H Zeke. I liked my material for him. Um, but
Wow.
those are my three. Those are my three favorite battles that I could think of. Yeah.
I was in the building for you and Shayna and everything like that, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, you were there.
I was there when she ran to the bathroom and everything like that. I was here for the whole. I was right there. I saw
Yeah.
the battle you and Shayna. How you felt about that battle?
I thought if I'm being honest, I thought it was anticlimactic. I thought it was anticlimactic in that it was just this, this build up to it, and then, you know, but I thought my material was really nice. I know you didn't think so.
You saw my
I
recap.
thought
You saw
I saw your recap. So,
yeah, see
I
my
didn't think I don't think the material was
oh
fitting for
man.
the crowd. I don't think it was fitting for the crowd,
All right.
but isolated
Mm,
from the battle itself, like just in my opinion, the
mm,
bars isolated from it, I thought it was good. I thought I could have
mm,
done a little bit better in some ways, but I
mm,
thought it was good. I thought
right.
it was good.
Mm,
Um, I thought Shayna did what how I expected her to do. I didn't think it was anything significant or great.
mm,
But I liked my material. I
right.
didn't have me losing all three rounds. I had me winning. I had it winning all around. but but it wasn't as much crowd reaction. I think the crowd was, I don't know. So if it's too you might feel overloading. So
Mm.
yeah. So anyway, that's
Oh,
that.
the hustle battle. Did you want that?
Um,
Or too much was going on that you were like, you know what?
I
This
didn't
wasn't.
care if it happened or if it did. It wasn't nothing like
I wish that
huge or
would happen. Though,
significant.
Chris, I ain't gonna lie to you. For you to get coffee and hustle in 1 year, though, for
Oh
you,
yeah, that would have
I
been
was
good.
fire,
That would
man.
have been good. That would have been good.
Mm,
So, I tried to stir up conflicts to get it going, but she didn't take the bait. She instead did the complete antithesis of what it was designed and meant to do. which was to aggravate her, but it wasn't to to get her upset for the battle or to get really. It was just really to get viewers. It was really to get people to be like, oh yeah, now I definitely want to see
Mm.
Pristavia versus Hustle. That was the motivation. It wasn't anything other than that. But she took it more personally. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. To me, it was whether it happened or didn't happen. It was nothing significant. Listen, I already said who my fit. I like Jazz. I like Official. So if I get those two battles as females, those are the two battles that I'm content with. Those are the only two females that I really care about. Like, oh yeah, yeah, I admire those girls, and so therefore I want to battle them. Anything else is just like, oh yeah, yeah, I'll do it.
Was it personal for Hustle for you? Or both for both of you guys?
She took it personal. It wasn't personal to me because it wasn't new information to me. It was I've been through this. I said it again. I said it to be controversial. I did. I said it to be, oh yeah, you got a ghostwriters. I said it to be controversial, but everybody knew that already. At first, what I found out, what I didn't know, but what I discovered in battle rap is that a lot of them help ideas and swap with ideas. I mean, she has full on writers, but that's neither here or there. So, she lied about it. I don't. That's not a big deal. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that this is not new information. This is stuff that people have said to you in all of your other battles. All your other opponents have said this, and no, we weren't yet in the ring, but again, it was just to stir up. It was just to stir up. That's all that was. But
How far were you with your material for Hustle?
um, I had started writing. I wasn't done.
Okay.
I wasn't done, but I had started putting some. I had started having some ideas and putting some stuff together. But no, I wasn't. I wasn't done yet.
Mm.
I wasn't done yet.
Is the party also respectfully? And this is no bash on the culture, but we know the culture is toxic. Also, is it good? Is it also good because you never really been in no messy stuff, right? For the most part, it's been strictly raps for you and
Yeah,
everything, right?
yeah.
But when you see what's going on with other women, other people in the culture, whether it's men or women, both sides, you know what I mean? Maybe a lot of messy stuff and crazy conversations. Does it make it easier decision also to back out of this
Um,
when you look at certain
yeah,
things?
yeah. Because if you can't, especially if you can't keep it strictly rap. Like I'm a completely non-confrontational person. And this is like a culture of bellicose behavior where there's just ready. And so that's just not because I know me. And so I would never want to put myself in a position that would compromise my freedom, to do something, so I'm not you're not gonna catch me just fighting in the street for no reason. We're not fighting,
Mm,
and so that's silly, that's silly, and it's juvenile. So when it gets there, then like, no, no, thank you. I'm just not interested. So I'm a completely non-confrontation, but I don't argue. I don't
right,
argue. My husband and I, we don't argue,
right,
because there's a way of communicating. So, and I
absolutely.
get it that maybe if you want to do that for the sake of selling and battle rap, okay, I get that. That's why her and I having back and forth, like the hustle and I have, that I get that. If you want to sell the fight, we can sell the fight. But when it spills out of just battle rap,
Mm.
I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in
What's your legacy?
that. Well, I started I started in 2025. I'd like just got here. I just got
2025.
here. Oh, sorry, 2020. My bad. We're in 2025. I started in 2020, and what
Okay.
I meant to say, I started in 2020, and so I've only been here 5 years, almost 6 years. So, but I feel like there are a lot of battle rappers and supporters of battle rap who admire what I brought to the table, and that is most appreciated. And I take that in humbly. I
Mm.
take that in humbly, and I appreciate the people who appreciate what I was able to contribute in this short amount of time. So I don't know. My job in coming here, I was able to face some formidable opponents, not all, and certainly didn't really touch the tip of the iceberg of all that I could have, but I was able to face some. And in that time, I don't know. Let's see what the culture says about it. Only what I appreciate is other people who appreciate the art.
Here's what I like about you. In Atlanta battle rap, when battle rappers like yourself are home writing bars and trying to create 3 rounds every trip, that's it. I don't know how you guys do that, but you never cheated the culture.
Mm,
You never really damn never took off bars like that. We can forget about
mm,
wins and losses. We're talking about taking off bars and writing fill and acting like you don't care on that stage. And to
mm,
watch
mm.
people's faces when you used to rap and people, I was in the building, me, Gwitty, Chess, and all of us at Bill Collector, when you battle official, we're in the cut wilding. I'm looking at Jay Butter's face and Queen's flipping them in the cut. You know what I mean? And they looking at like,
Mm,
oh, son, she's,
yeah.
you know, so the jazz face when people say battle rap, you gave us that every time you popped out. You know
Wow.
what I mean? So,
Wow. That was.
you know,
That feels good. Yeah. No, yeah, I certainly would never want to disrespect the people like that. First of all, the people who book me, we got to take it serious. Like there's an exchange there. Like you're paying me now to do
mm,
this. So
mm,
you get, you're paying me to do this. And I take that very serious. And then again, I'd want to have a presentation to the best of now. Obviously, every opponent is going to be a different approach, it's going to be a different strategy, whatever the case is, but I want to take it serious each and every time. And I write every single one of my bars. So I
mm.
also wouldn't want to cheat by taking a shortcut and having help or whatever case like that. So, so no, I appreciate that. I definitely respect the people in that way.
Couple more questions here. How much is
Yeah.
surfing to you?
Say again.
How much is Sue Surf meant to you? How much did he mean to you?
Listen, sir. Surf is so irreplaceable and so unique and so colossal in battle rap. It was so like shocking for him to reach out to me. All these girls that has already been around, you know what I mean? I'm not like this vix, this not vixen the person, but like this sex symbol or whatever. Like, and here's this mom, and he and the surf picks this mom, as far as like to be a part of this. And so him seeing whatever it is that he saw in me, I appreciate that so much. And being connected to the surf brand obviously
Mhm.
can only help. So for me, again, that was a no brainer. So surf, I miss surf. I miss
Absolutely.
surf.
I miss
I
talking to that
miss
brother. I'm not gonna
surf.
lie. I miss that brother. I'm gonna lie to you. I do. That brother did a lot
Yeah,
for me also. I have number, I get mad at him. I get mad at him sometimes, right? As a little brother, because I got love for his big bro, right?
yeah, yeah.
But I got a number of love for that dude. Number of love for that dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, listen. So he's hilarious. He's
Mhm.
hilarious. So he's just like
Very intelligent person too.
very
Very
intelligent,
intelligent.
guys.
Very
He
intelligent.
he gets it. He gets it,
That's it.
and everybody conforms around him.
Mhm.
He's the standard. He's, in my opinion, he's the bar. He's it. Surf. So yeah, I
How
can't
much
wait to
fun?
take him home.
How much fun did you have for gun titles? How much fun was that?
That was fun. We should have had so much
That
more.
squad
It's
was
just
crazy. You rock, chess, easy, and surf.
it should have been so much more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It could have been, should have been so, especially if because we've never gotten into the 2-on-2s. Like I never got to do a 2-on-2 with a guy like that would have been, come on.
Who
We
would you want to go
definitely,
to out of the squad though? Who would you want to be your partner?
sheesh, all of them, because I gotta do one. To do one with rock would be crazy. To do one with chess or surf would be so. All of them, like you know what I mean. And at one point, and I didn't realize this, but surf made me realize this. But I guess it's because I've been operating from an individualistic standpoint this far. Like I've never really been a part of the team, especially in battle rap. But at one point, DNA wanted to do 2-on-2 with me, and I didn't
Wow.
and I was like, okay, yeah, because I'm just thinking. And so Surf was like, he's not like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta do it with the team. You gotta have a team. And so he got me thinking in that team mentality. And I was like, oh, I didn't get it. It wasn't an intentional disrespect, that oh yeah, DNA, of course, DNA is fire. I love it. Why not? But Surf made me realize, like, look, you got a team in that circle. So
Hey, Horseman, y'all let that lady slip out your hands, man. y'all let this queen slip out y'all hand.
No,
I
no.
said it for you,
I
man.
wouldn't say
So
that.
Saga,
Shout out to Loso. Loso also made a very heartfelt post that I appreciate. Loso gave acknowledgement. I wouldn't say that.
yeah,
I think that
he did
the
show up.
four horsemen, you know what? I think the four horsemen, like their brand and who they are, is just right. So I think that even as the Christian, even if, like, I fit in gun titles, I wouldn't want to stain that. I wouldn't want to stain their prestige, this pristine brand, because I'm a little rough around the edges, you know.
What do you feel about WTBO and what you
WTB,
and them doing with the battle female battle league?
you know. Oh, okay, okay. Um, I think that's fire.
Mm,
I think that's fire. Like this card that's coming up for next week. Um, I think it gives these girls these opportunities, this platform to really showcase themselves. So I like what he's doing. I like what Chilla is doing with this. And I can't wait to see what happens with it. So especially with creating this tournament. Yeah,
mm.
I can't wait to see it.
Do you think you'll cry after the battle with
No,
Shooney?
I want to. I'm not gonna cry. Come on.
Are you gonna go? It's a little something down the
No,
cheek right quick. You know what I'm saying?
shed a tear. Shed a tear. My God, God.
Tell us.
No, because as although I won't be participating as much, I certainly don't want to entirely remove myself from the culture. Maybe I'll be able to pop out to events. I still want to.
I was gonna ask you, are you gonna start pop out?
Yeah, yeah. I still want to show face and be supportive in that sense. But although I won't be able to just participate as much, but I'm still gonna be around. I'm still gonna be watching.
And also another reason, though, it must be tough to hear people, when they in battle rap knock your religion or go against what you believe in, everything like that. To hear that, though, right?
I mean, it's you expect that. It's an angle. I don't think most people execute the Christian angle right or
At all,
accurate.
at
I
all.
think the person who does it the best, I think, is Chess. Chess
Saga,
does
against
so
Saga,
well.
against
He did
Saga.
really good against Saga. He did really good against he and Loso was a great battle, great back
Yeah,
and forth. He and
yeah.
Loso, it was a
Right.
phenomenal battle.
Mhm.
But Chess has been, in my opinion, the only one to really execute the angle one accurately. Because when you're in the word and you understand it, when you hear other people say certain things, you're like, oh no, that's actually not right. No, that's not accurate. That's not biblical. You know what I mean? So they don't get it right. But Chess says the right things when
Mhm.
he's attacking, when he's doing that Christian angle. It's so good. And so no, that's expected for people to do that. That's expected.
You think it's gonna be hard for Shooty to want to spaz on you, knowing that that's your last battle?
No, nope, no, nope. I think she's gonna go that much more harder.
Right.
I
Okay.
think she's gonna go that much more harder,
Right.
and her approach,
Mhm.
as she should, yeah, as she should. So
You
no.
you were rocking the hat one last time, though, right? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. No, not the New York hat. No, no, man, no.
Oh, the fedora. I didn't even plan on bringing it out, but look at you with the ideas.
Oh, the last time, no, Prince.
The
Oh,
last
oh,
one, that's a good idea. That's a good
hold on, you
idea.
didn't have that in the back. In the back. This one, see. This one, I know you can't wait to get about this culture, man. You just can't wait to get about it. Shit, you
I
about the
didn't.
fedora, man.
I didn't plan the final moments. I haven't even picked the outfit yet. I got to do it because it's next week.
Fedora,
I
though, sis.
have to pick
You
it
know what
out.
I'm saying? You gotta get the fedora, though, sis.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
For real, man. Listen, man, it's been a pleasure watching your battles, man. I watch you rap off toilet papers. Obviously, you talk to people's souls and everything like that. Some of the wildest punches and people just, what you brought to the culture, man, is undeniable, though, love. And it's funny because you
Thank
on this
you.
thing that you had, right? And it's funny, this the 5 years, you said 5 years, you said, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did a lot in 5 years, though, Pristavia. You did a lot.
Mm.
You got a lot of
Look
people that
at
want to
God.
battle you and everything like that. You know what I mean? So you look like you're in peace, though.
I feel good.
You feel
I feel
good, though?
good. Yeah, I feel good. I
That's
feel
good.
good. I feel good about it. Again, it's hard, but I have to be obedient. I
Okay.
have to be obedient. Yeah.
Any last words for your fans? Watch this.
Listen, God, listen. If y'all gonna be in Atlanta, y'all gotta come out to watch these battles, watch these girls go crazy, and then watch me rip Shooney's head off. No, listen, but come out and
You're gonna get
you know.
wild love in the building, though. You know that when you rap, though. They might not even let you finish certain bars, though. You might get frustrated, like, all right, y'all.
No,
Style. Let me get through this. They're gonna go crazy. It might be a little gas though, even the Pristavia that they love you so much. Though you can
no,
probably
you
say
can look at
EFG, and they're gonna go
anything.
anything.
No,
Too.
no, keep it genuine. I want y'all to keep it genuine, keep it genuine.
Nah, you
But
deserve the love. You deserve the love. You deserve it.
but yeah, but I hope people come and enjoy this last battle
But
that I'll be having. But you know,
something I thought about also, your last battle will be in front of a bunch of women and stuff like that. In front of
that's
your
fire.
God,
That's
don't forget
fire.
in front of Mallory,
That's
X, all these girls
fire.
will come up and everything like that. And probably
Yeah.
like you, look up to you, rock with you and stuff like that. Enjoy your
Wow, that's so fitting. Yeah, I didn't even think about that or consider that. That's so fitting. And some of these girls I will meet for the first time once I
right.
get that. I haven't met all of them in person.
Get
But
ready for a
this
lot of make sure you get ready for a lot of flicks. You know what's about to happen. They might get a lot of pictures of you up there and everything like that. You know
this
what I
is
mean?
why I needed this conversation with you. You're preparing me. Listen, I got
Yeah,
now I
you know,
got
sis, you good?
I have
No, man.
1 week to be prepared, and now you've helped me so
Absolutely,
much.
absolutely. Every day, I just want
Thank
to say
you.
this also, man. You always been good to me the last couple of years, interview and everything like that. Anytime I reach out to you, man, you always show me love, and I just want to say thank you for always when I reach out to you,
Absolutely.
pop out and show a brother love some love. You know what I mean? Brooklyn,
Absolutely.
Brooklyn all day
Absolutely.
though, love. You know the vibes though, yeah.
Brooklyn.
I love you, sis.
Brooklyn. I love you too. Thank you so much. I do.
Always, man. Shout out Pristavia. I know the vibes already. Brooklyn, the